Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 5 Royal. It is September 21st, and the vice principal seems pretty on edge these days. I wonder why. The principal died, and your gym teacher was sexually abusing students. Who would have thought? Someone in my class got her recommendation canceled by the vice principal. He's been running his mouth lately. It's so annoying. They're gonna give us hell if we don't win next time. Another tournament's coming up, and we have no chance of winning. Well, things seem lovely as Shujin right now. Anyway, let's go to class. So the play this Czech playwright wrote, what do you think about the Phantom Thieves? What do you think they're going to do about Okumura? It is an important work in the history of literature for being the first to use the word robot. Duh, make him have a change of heart. These corrupt corporations should just go bankrupt. Hey, you're in class right now. Quit talking about Okumura and the Phantom Thieves. Jeez. Amami-kun, you were at least listening, right? Robot comes from a word in Czech, but where in Europe is the Czech Republic located? So, is Czech Republic outdated now? Like, are we supposed to call it Czechia? I don't know. It's in Central Europe. I've always thought of it more of like an Eastern European country, but that's right, it's in the center of Europe. Word robot comes from the Czech word robota. Robota actually means slave labor. Not prison labor, but slave labor. Close enough. And we were able to answer it correctly. We don't need the knowledge, because we're already super uber smart. But existing only for slave labor. Even from the origin of their name, robots are pitiful. Well, you could argue we're not too different ourselves, having to keep working in order to live. Kawakami seems tired. But anyhow, if Okumura doesn't see others as people, we need to change his heart. Yeah, at least she's less tired than she was. She's getting more sleep now that she's not working a second job, but, you know, everybody's tired at some point. We got 20 days left, and we are going to hang out with good old... Do I have anything else to do today? No, we're going to hang out with good old Shmaruki. And hopefully, I don't have to redo this like I did, like 10-15 minutes ago, because I realized that I messed up the previous one. So, do you think I can ask for more of your time? Yes, so let's go ahead and hang out with Maruki. Are we going to be at LeBlanc today? We've got so much I want to talk to you about. Come on, let's go in. Nope, not at LeBlanc today. We are back in his office? Is this what you call it? I don't know. Well, let's get started. For today's topic, let's see. I'd like to hear your opinion on these Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Okay. The ones who steal the desires of criminals and reportedly force them to confess. Maybe it's a little hard to believe, but I guess I've taken an academic interest in them. Okay, this one, not the last one, like I thought the last time I did this one, you can give any answer during the entire rank and it'll give you +3 confidant points. Hopefully that's correct this time, and I didn't mess this up a second time, but, are you a fan of them? Yeah, I guess you could say that. I'd love to sit down and talk with one of them. I just get the feeling that the Phantom Thieves' work and my own research are rooted in the same principles. That's why I've decided to analyze them from my own perspective. For example, there's the matter of their methods. According to those calling cards they send out, their stated method is to steal your desires. How is such a feat even possible? Any ideas? As in removing them? Removing them. As if they're something material rather than abstract. So they'd be stealing desires by taking some tangible form of them. Well, in that case, I suppose it's possible you could find some physical proxy for human desires. Mami-kun, do you remember that story with the cookies? In that experiment, the desire for cookies actually changed the way people tasted them. I think we can look at this in the same way. They're not something easily perceived, but desires have a tremendous effect on our own cognition. Put another way, if that desire is gone, your cognitive perception of the cookies skews back to normal. So, does that remind you of anything? Change of heart? Sounds like that's where you're going. That's right, the Phantom Thieves own change of heart. That's the basis of my theory. Their theft of desire is not metaphorical, but something more direct. We still don't know exactly how they steal these desires, of course. But if this idea of physical, tangible desires can be actualized, I think it'd logically follow that they can be taken away. In a world of intangibles, let's say a world composed of the contents of people's hearts, well, they're thieves, so if they could perceive a world like that, they could steal desires like any other treasure. Hey, Amamiya-kun, you think I'm getting anywhere with you? Oh, that's pretty spot on. That's intriguing. He's not onto us or anything. You think so too? If it's actually anywhere close to the truth, it'd be incredible. Then again, we'll probably never know for sure unless we could ask one of the Phantom Thieves themselves. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. I think I can construct a solid hypothesis now. It feels like I'm just one step away from finishing this paper.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amamiya-kun. And that's his heartfelt gratitude. And with that, we unlock Counselor Rank 7 Flow Boost. Raises the chance of Flow succeeding. So it's just, it's Flow, but extra Flow. Yeah. Now, today's mental training technique. How about something like this? And we get plus 5 SP. And a little snack, some Phantom Wafers. I guess he is a fan. And we will chat with him some other time. Because of course we will. We're going to max out everybody. And Maruki is no exception. And again, because I love him so much, I'm excited to see the end of his story. But we don't have anything else to do tonight other than to go check on Hifumi. Clicked on Akihabara by accident. But if you remember, we did have a target in mementos related to Hifumi, so let's talk to her. The thing is, something unexpected happened. Can we talk? Yes, we can, Hifumi. I have a good feeling about this. Please sit down so we can talk. Yes, ma'am. How'd it go? Well, my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far had been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I've always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It's as if she had a change of heart. A change of heart? The Phantom Thieves? That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped on our conversation? Well, regardless, I'm glad her heart changed. Yes, it was painful to hear the truth, but I'm glad that my mother had a change of heart. I've decided I'm not gonna lose. Lose what? Oh, sorry. I was referring to the exhibition match. I'm going through with it, as planned. However, before that, I'm going to confess everything. I know I'll receive a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. This next match will showcase my true talents. I don't know how it's going to go, but I hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. And her trust in us is growing. And with that, we unlock Star Rank 8. Only 2 more for Hifumi, so you know what's coming down the line soon here. I'll be sure to show both the platonic and the romantic versions. I'd be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if I can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as a queen should. There's a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition. Will you stay for another game? Anytime, Hifumi. Please come at me with all you have. That is, if you can get past the valiant knights who guard my Toko kingdom. That's more like it. And we get +1 knowledge, though it's not quite needed. And there's still room for improvement, and I'd like to do this again sometime. Of course, Hifumi. We'll be back, don't worry, at least a couple more times. But she's got one more thing to say. It's me. May I have a little bit of your time? I was just a little curious about your thoughts, regarding my decision to reveal my fixed matches, that is. I think it's a good idea. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. You're the reason I managed to make that decision after all. Our talks helped me realize I should play with the utmost sincerity. I'm sorry. I only wanted to convey my gratitude for you. I must prepare for my exhibition match, so I'll be going. I'll see you at the church. And we will see you there, Hifumi. But it looks like we've got a little bit more here. Who could it be at this hour? And it's actually who we just saw. It's Hifumi. My electric fan at home has gotten so old and noisy. I can't focus on my shogi studies at all. At this point, I might as well just get an air conditioner. However, I'm not really familiar with home appliances, so I'd like to ask for your help. I'm going to Akihabara tomorrow, so would you accompany me? Yeah, we will commit to that, and we will see her there. It's the home electronics store in Akihabara. I'll meet you there. Sounds good, Hifumi. I'll see you guys then.